Hello and welcome back. This is Insti and I'm continuing playing the Pillars of Eternity. Today we are going towards Cape Noir, and last episode we removed Lord Redrick VII from his throne. We put Coles, his cousin, on the throne, and that is for the future because maybe I want to lead this country or places later, so that will be easier. Then that's a lovely thing. What else? Oh right, I kind of wanted to check why I couldn't open the bell puzzle. Why it didn't work? It seemed it didn't work, and definitely it did not work in the temple. My answer was correct. It's right, middle, left, right. What I didn't realize, I should have used mouse all the way or not, but as you might notice, there are numbers in those screens, and I think in discussions. Basically, you just press the number from the keyboard and you go with that choice. But what I didn't realize, the bells were numbered. When I first see the screen, it's numbered. 1 is the left bell. No, sorry. 2 is the left bell. 3 is the middle bell. 4 is the right bell. 1 is... Was it more like check the bells or something like that? So first I chose the right bell, which was at the time number 4 with the mouse. And everything went well, fine, and I was going to go for the middle, but I decided not to use mouse, so I just went that middle bell is the third one, and press the third one. I should have really checked the text, because the text changed, and right bell comes back to jumps to 3, middle is 2, and left is 1, if I remember correctly. So basically they changed the slots and the numbers, so I was pressing playing the right bell twice, and once the left, and then again the right one, never the middle one. So the answer was correct.
Yeah.
My lack of perception and game-changing numbers definitely changed things. I have been thinking to see if Ten Frit has anything to say to us, because we saved him. So I'll do it now. Ah, it's you, my savior. It's so good to be back. Well, good. Do not think I will let this go unrewarded. I have decided that you have earned the right to learn one of my most closely guarded secrets, my dearest recipe. After this, you will eat nothing else. Quite bold statement. A savoury pie to keep you hale and hearty. May it serve you well in your travels. Okay, so we got a recipe. Now, I'm trying to remember where can I see those. Was it in the inventory then? I think... Ah, yes. Savory pie. Meat. Grain. Yeah. Delicious. Plus 10 max endurance, plus 1 might, plus 1 perception for 150 seconds. A delicious smelling pie with golden crust and meat filling guaranteed to leave one feeling battle ready. Yummy. I really should check these at some point. Then of course we have potions, which I really should tackle in. And as you can see, we can do scrolls too. So that's nice. Again, something I really should probably check a little bit more closer, maybe out of camera. And then little changes before we continue. I bought a plate. Well, I upgraded my plate armor a little bit. of Constitution +1 and fine. Then I changed also Ede to plate armor of Constitution and +1 and fine. And you can see we have full helm, both of us. With Alot, we put him a fine hide armor. Now I'm well, it was fine, or I upgraded to fine. But one thing I want to see, not this. I did save Alot's armor. It's I think this. So basically, the fine hide armor, it gives a little bit more defense rating, and it is a little bit faster. With Durance, we gave him fine light armor, fine rope, and of Constitution. Bit better. Well, it's similar to what he has now. And fine Brigandine of Constitution +1 and fine. So we upgraded a little bit. Anyways, that's enough now. We can move on finally. Sorry about this. Took me longer than I anticipated. But yeah, it was just the changing of the numbers and whatnot. So Kaednua first. And we shall see what we do there. I'm expecting there will be quite a lot of reading in this episode because we will finally meet the Watcher. Might as well make a proper save too.
I shall be quiet as a calm.
Oh, right. I totally forgot.
Aye?
Aloth, your brains. We will put them on. Character will actively seek out nearby enemies for combat regardless of whether or not they are being directly attacked. Yeah, I'll go with defensive, but Wizards use Arcane Assault. Okay, well. Is the Grimoire Slam something that is her encounter? I might try defensive. And no tick on the use per rest abilities because I kind of don't want him to be spamming the spells at all if possible. Honestly, you could be the same. Oh right, you don't have the same. What is the difference? Oh right, here he. I'll put the healing and defensive because I still want him to shoot. Yes.
Yes.
And same to you, defensive and honestly, if you can summon something, you will summon something. In bigger battles, I definitely want to probably see what he is doing, but so that the guys are not standing still if they kill the enemy that I already marked for them.
Looks like this place has been abandoned for years.
Yes. I wonder who will move here to leave. Not, of course, me and my group, no. Okay, we got a shadow over there. Yeah.
Brave thou Philothili.
Okay, damn, they're definitely doing some damage. Oh, that's my character there. Wait, did he do... Come on, do it. That was too close. Well, they are definitely doing damage on me. I have no idea how high they are on level, but yeah, they're definitely doing some damage, which is not good.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
What is that? No, 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 wait. Why are you going right there? I just want to see... Well, okay, we will see that later. I thought we'd... Small flame light and willow wisp. Okay, that doesn't sound too nice. Yeah, yeah, come on, come on. I'm gonna
How may I help?
test...
Ah!
Brave thou Philoth,
Please don't hit my... Oh, please move, move. Okay, that worked. Pretty much.
Nice and quiet.
So, what else? Is it only... Okay, let's just attack. Yeah,
I shall be discreet.
I'm not really worried about one will-o-wisp, but of course, if there are some other creatures... Wait, why I... Oh.
Steady does it.
Yeah, I kind of want to clear the outside first. Wait, what are you? Villager?
Leave our village! We've done nothing to you!
Okay.
You can't do this!
Spectral smoke churns all around you. At first, you can see nothing except the haze, but gradually you make out the wizened, hunched shape of an old elven man. His face and bone-thin arms are smeared with pain. Well, listen.
This is our village, our home! The Nine Claws have lived here almost 50 generations. We were here long before your kind brought war to our lands. You can't just burn it all!
I guess somebody already did.
Have mercy, soldier! Our warriors have all gone! You can't burn us all because of them!
I guess they did. He reaches out to you and opens his mouth to say something, but all that emerges is a series of violent coughs. He falls to his knees, choking on the thickening smoke. Flames overtake the vision as you back away.
Yeah.
Laying low.
Not nice at all. Okay, will-o-wisp, anything else? Well, that's a moot point.
Let's go.
Again,
Nice and slow.
worked nicely. So we can enter through there. Don't sneeze. Whatever you do, don't... Wait a minute. And the surprise to no one, I absolutely sneezed. And those are... fingers? Now what is this? Okay. Oh, I'm confused. Okay, good. So, lizard skins, knuckle bones, and teeth of various sizes lie among the weeds. And can we now
Keeping quiet.
check this? One side of this pillar is graven with hundreds of whorl and ridges. Even under layer of grime and moss, the Adra gleams. Oh, bloody hell. Dangled wires and broken gears litter these wooden boxes. Okay, nice. Now the problem is there's a shadow.
Let's have it out!
There are more than one shadow here. So maybe
Yes?
we kind of want to use this if possible. I don't know if this affects these. Then I could really maybe hit you. Wait, where are
How
you
may I help?
running? Just keep shooting. Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
that went a bit better than the first encounter with the shadows.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Yes.
Right.
Little by little, we are clearing the outside. Great lengths of rope and a few flint chips are scattered across this workbench.
Sure.
Okay, we are almost done. And this is only weeds grow in this dusty patch. Oh, there's the will-o-wisp. And this is... The hedgerow is... They don't let me read, don't they? Oh! Balls.
I?
Following your lead. Brave thou
Aspect worth and rough!
I have.
Yeah, this is the annoying part. They are teleporting. What is that? That is a phantom. Okay, so he's causing a bit of a problem for me. But hopefully we can survive. Yes, I'm low on endurance, but is the spirit dead? Yes, thank you. So phantom. Level 3 spirit. For some reason, they apparently seem to be a bit of a problematic for my character.
Right.
That's the hedgerow.
Fire casts light in dark places.
Keeping quiet.
Now, what is this? This is a bright hollow. You probably need to use that to enter. Lovely fountain. So that's the outside, I think. Will this open? It does. Okay, before we... Yes, the old watcher. But before we do that, I'll go and check the bright hollow. Bright hollow. So we can deal with that. It shouldn't be that huge area.
Laying low.
But we'll see what we can see. The shelves creak under the books. Many of the covers are mottled with mildew. Oh, nice. There goes that library. We have to get new books. Well, we do have few books with us, so there's that. Cobweb binds the remains of the broken alembic, a cracked mortar, and various shattered bottles of vials to the table. Well, I can pretty much see that. Kitchen. The sour odors of rancid grain and spoiled fruit permeate the air. Dust and rusted utensils cover the countertop. Nobody bothers to clean these days, you know. It's hard to find good servants. Rat skitters among the broken stairs. You leave your house for a while and you return to Tis. So, that's it. Okay. Definitely nothing there. So, better safe than sorry then. Anyways. Okay, let's make a proper save. Just in case. Again, I only had one crash, and that was out of camera.
Laying low.
But you never know.
Do you think he'd be mad if we sat in his chair? I mean, he doesn't have to know.
And eat his porridge, or sleep in his bed. By the by, who are you talking about? Bears or something else? Oh, bloody hell, not the shadows. Okay, we kind of want to deal with that first.
Aye?
You can still put this going on. Why do I feel like you're still not shooting? Or he is actually shooting, but it just takes so much time.
Let's go! On your side!
Yeah, because especially with these normal.
Enough!
Wait, how? No. Normal battles. I kind of want them to work a little bit automatically,
I'll see what I can find.
but not so that they will spam all the spells and whatnot in the first rat they see. The grey and brown bells of mice flit between the boards. Okay. As you come to the end of the Great Hall, you perceive an inviting warmth radiating from a grand throne wrought out of marble, its masterful artistry out of place amidst the castle's more practical stonework. The veiled face of a woman is carved about the throne's backing, watching over the room with hollow eyes. At your approach, you feel the warmth fluctuate as though stirring. A voice rings out from the carving, permeating the fortress through stone and air.
Another watcher in Cadnua, glowing very brightly indeed to these eyes. What strange happenstance.
You know what I am?
One could hardly mistake it. You're burning like a candle. Of course, I also know what to look for. In any case, I assume you're here looking for Maerwald?
Are you imprisoned in that throne?
Imprisoned? At times it feels that way, I suppose. But it's more that I reside here. The throne was brought up from the ruins. one of the first things they found. As a last favor to a dying woman, the Earl arranged for me to be moved into it. Audra is an accommodating vessel for a soul. Oh, it's not as confining as it seems. I can feel the whole keep from here, and all things that are tied to it. There's something about this throne and its construction. Or maybe it's something about this place.
So, any idea where I can find Maerwald?
I can feel his presence faintly somewhere deeper inside the keep. But he uses his gifts to confound me, and my senses are dulled while he does so. I only wish I could know his mind.
I have no idea why would he do that. Tell me more about Maerwald.
He was a great man. He came here one day, young with long hair and polished armor, and he banished the dark things that had come to lurk in this place after centuries of neglect. He could see the beauty of this place, the way it had been, so he claimed it for his own when no one else would take it. We worked together to restore it.
Well, it didn't last then.
But he began to grow distant some time ago. He never told me why. He retreated deeper and deeper into the keep, never leaving, sending servants for food, hiding himself from my sight. The restoration stopped. Now, to look at the place, you'd never know the progress we'd made. In most places, it's worse than it ever was. And all I can do is watch it crumble around me.
Well, that sucks, honestly. So, farewell.
Take care in your search. Many dangers lie in wait here.
Steady on. Just a fair warning would suffice, I think. But yes, You opened that door, I guess, so.
Hello?
So
Hello?
Obviously, we are going to go way down. Treasury. Empty. Of course, with my luck. But I kinda want to see if we can go up the stairs. I might want to sleep because I'm lost half of my hit points already. It feels as if cobwebs are the only things holding this rickety old mess together. Well, at least it seems like it, yes. Something has made a nest out of an old straw and mattress. Ticking. I kinda don't want to know. So we probably don't want to sleep here, but maybe downstairs. Maybe that is okay. Nothing here, unfortunately. Because whatever has happened to Maerwald, I don't know. That's probably not good. So let us rest. Let's not rest. Let's go outside and see if we can rest there. Yes. I have no idea what I'm gonna need there, so damage reduction is enough for now. Now.
Keeping quiet.
Ah.
Been out playing soldier again, have we? Go wash up and come help me shuck these peas.
As you drew nearer, the apparition in front of you resolves into an elven woman. Her stringy hair is tied back, and she tucks at a loose thread on her apron. There's a distant hollow look in her eyes until she notices you. Oh. Yeah, we've been playing soldiers. She turns from you long enough to produce a basket that, like her, is shimmering and semi-transparent. And no complaints, you got to eat your vegetables if you want to grow up strong and be a real soldier one day. Just like we agreed, right? She watches you out of the corner of her eye. What are you talking about?
Soldiers are important people. They defend the weak. and punish the wicked. You're too young to understand now, but there are lots of wicked people. People like the man who murdered your father.
Remind me what happened to my father?
Before you were born, the Glandfathans attacked settlers like us. They said we'd knocked over some of their special Adra rocks. That's why they call it the Broken Stone War. They got very angry, and so they came into our villages and killed many people. Your father was one of them.
He was one of the people the Glandfathans killed? That's what I said. Her voice is low and hoarse, and her hand is frozen over the basket. Something dark and empty clouds over her eyes.
That's why you'll be a soldier one day. To protect and to avenge. Why don't you go back out and play? I'll finish up here.
Let's see what lies this way.
Bit eerie. So... who was the son of the mothers? The silver trails of slugs gleam inside the barrels. Right. Where? Oh, there you are, okay. Even more. So you attack there. You could... oh, we're stuck, so we're not moving anywhere. Honestly, I kinda don't want to...
Aye?
use...
Following your lead.
anything for now.
I have them.
Yeah,
Roll
that
up
worked.
10.
Oh, you managed to summon something. Well, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, I
Keeping
kinda...
an eye out.
I kinda don't want to... use my spells... before... we meet... Maerwald, if we meet him, or whatever... dealt with him. Wait, why are...
You're not getting through
I don't know what happened there, why...
me.
I don't think he's aggressive then. Maybe he's more defensive setting, so he won't attack unless attack.
Let's go.
Come on, spiders.
Let's go. Roll up 10. Let's go. Brave thou Philothelie. Let's go.
Let's have it out!
Have we?
New orders, Lieutenant. Ready your squad.
I'm guessing we will find out who was the boy.
Margaren's fire cast
For
light
that,
in
we'll
dark
check
places.
these dungeons through and through, so if there is something to be found, we might find it. Well, I guess nothing, or Durance can't find anything. Could be either way. Yeah, I kind of want to take him inside these cells, just in case if the range also plays a part, which might, at least somewhat. Okay, let's talk to you. A spectral man arrayed in armor and an officer's cloak studies a single sheet of paper. You can see straight through it to the... see straight through it to the ducal and Edir insignias on his breastplate. He seems to be read over the page several times before looking up at you. When he does, his expression is unreadable.
There's been a change of plans. Take your squad and march south all the way to the bow in the river. Bring a wagon team and a dozen barrels of pitch.
His voice falters and he shakes his head. The hand holding the paper drops to his side. Tell me about the orders.
The instructions come from Admeth Hadred himself, which means they might as well have come from the Duke. We're to burn those hut dwellers out. Set fire to the deerwood so they've nowhere to retreat. Cut them down when they come out. Or let them blaze if they won't.
A ghostly sigh forms a mist in front of his lips.
It'll make this even shorter than the broken stone war, all right. And we can only hope it'll discourage future conflicts.
Because that always works, you know?
I know this is personal for you. It is for many of us. But understand, we're doing this to end this war, not to continue the last one. Remember that we're flushing out the enemy, not burning villages for sport. Bareth will have his work cut out for him tonight.
So, a war to end all wars? Yes. It will work, trust me. It always works. And this god is rough with splinters. I see. Well, this seems like a dungeon, so comfortable is not something you would look in these areas. Green head. Find Maerwald. Well, I'm trying. Yes, the dungeon under the keep is Endless Baths of Otnua. Now I don't remember how many levels there are, but there are few. And they are getting harder every level.
We'll take those farmers by surprise.
Yes. So tell me.
Almost time. Di and Heather scouted the village last night. They're rounding up the rest of the party now.
What party? You mean, is it a scouting party, war party, or just party?
Don't worry. Everyone remembers the raid was your idea. The Rio had to go along with it after you'd gotten the rest of the clan riled up. No one once had said that the Nine Claws were too cowardly to stand with the rest of the tribe when the foreigners desecrated our ruins.
The Rio? You may not like them, but they're still our elders. For now. That was clever, drawing the support of community first. By the time you approached the Rio, they had no choice but to support us. There's no doubt you'll join the ranks one day, so long as no farmer's pitchfork fells you tonight. Funny.
The tribes need more leaders like you. Women who value deeds over words.
Interesting. He reaches toward your cheek but stops midway, his blade fingers quivering as a tremor of doubt runs through him.
You were right. They were too soft when the foreigners first came, and now they humiliate us. We'll be soft no more, and the invaders will learn to leave us alone once and for all.
Well, look how the turntables. Can I think I can lockpick that. Why wouldn't I do that? I don't know. We still, of course, gonna check this area, but if we can open, I'll make a proper save. I don't want to meet something.
Yes?
Unexpected.
A simple test. That's settled.
Okay, that's working. Now let's open the door. Well, there goes my plan.
Keep away from us. Leave us!
A large, liver-spotted man, barrel-chested and paunchy, covers in the far corner of the room. His white hair tangled, stringy mess. He covers his face and chest with trembling hands, unable to look in your direction. Mr. Maerwald, I presume?
Maybe we should come back later?
Ah, yeah, always so funny. He looks up over his hand, and the muscles around his eyes twitching, and begins whispering to himself in sharp hisses, as though having an argument.
Stupid habits.
I can't do Gollum, sorry. All at once, he stops shaking, a sudden calmness falling over him. His head tilts forward slightly, and he looks you dead in the eye, like a cornered animal, about to pounce. His voice turns suddenly raspy.
Maerwald isn't here, and he isn't fooled. He has sent for no callers. Be gone, deceiving spirit.
Yeah, I think he has been spending quite a lot of time by himself. As we are no nonsense, you better start making some sense right now, or you'll get the worst than any spirit could give.
Maerwald will speak with you, but you will maintain your distance, or you'll have me to answer to.
That worked. You know, tough but fair. A little tough love here and there. So, let's see.
Come to speak to Maerwald? Maerwald whose touch is poison? Maerwald who knows not his effect?
Well, those are interesting titles to go by, but I guess so. I was told I am a watcher, and that you could tell me more about it. Now I'm starting to doubt it. And about a tablet of some worth after that? Once you two are finished, of course. Well, of course, yes.
A window. Window to the ether, where spirits dwell. Peer and reach into it. Speak and listen through it. A watcher sees souls, reads them, knows their pasts, souls of the living, souls of the dead, an empath, and the souls see them back. Used it to help beings in both realms, did I. What the gods wanted of me, thought I.
Did you get an answer?
The gods put me in the world for vengeance, and I obliged.
Voice becomes strong.
It was the gods' wishes that we protect those lands. My way was the only way to remove the foreigners.
So I see the spirits of the ancestors who were attacking others, defending whatnot, apparently have possessed Maerwald, maybe?
Little I knew.
I was accosted by spirits on my way here. What do they want?
No! No! Forgive me! Forgive me!
So is it your doing or something that happened to you? He covers his mouth with his hand, his breath convulsing, his eyes red and exhausted. You seem to have lost your mind. Is that your medical opinion?
Lost? No. Found more of it. Too much. Too much to bear. An awakening.
How could simple awakening have driven you to this? What's an awakening?
Many lifetimes we have. Souls enter womb and exit corpse. Carry with them all experiences, all knowledge, all identities. Yet we do not remember. Hidden from us. What end? What end? Only the gods know. Certain things can stir memories from lives long buried. Awaken the old memories, the old personalities. Memory, personality, identity, any might resurface. Or all.
And I seem to be having a conversation with several of them right now.
Ghosts of the mind. Maerwald has lost control. Maerwald's body no more.
The spirits I passed What are they? Or who are they?
Spirits, and not spirits. Always whispering to Maerwald, reminding him of his mistakes. No sleep. Watchers see memories before them, form them from the essence of their own souls. Once Maerwald awakened, he could not make them leave. Gave them more form, not less.
The spirits are memories from previous lives? I thought that was pretty obvious.
Troubled memories, angry memories, pulling Maerwald back, reminding him his mistakes. Marauder and soldier, soldier and marauder, how could they know?
Why do these past lives still trouble you?
My fault. All my fault. Soldier and marauder, soldier and marauder and Maerwald. No forgiveness for what's past. No undoing what's done. No sleep. No sleep for the Watcher.
Yeah, this really hits home, yeah.
War there was all around. War of stone, war of tree.
Yeah, that much I gather, yes. War of Tree. Oh, of course, the Broken Store War and the War of Black Trees. This was in the early period of Aederan colonization, fighting between the Durwood colonists and the native Clanfathans, you see. But that was a long time ago.
Death we brought to the settler men. We, the 9 claws. Claws of 9. Worse what we did to the women. For love of the gods. The gods' love. For their love.
I met one of your memory spirits, and there was talk of raiding a village. Maerwald's voice becomes raspy, and he's somewhere else in a place and time, speaking to someone unseen.
Hold her down. Head her. Give this addy a bitch an heir that belongs in Air Glodfath.
Oh. Maerwald. Shut up. Maerwald cringes himself again, watching something he can't bear to see, shaking his head over and over. He wails. Yeah, he did well. Yes. His soul is marked by flame, and those marks will never heal. His trial has broken him, but better that than to live in weakness. Interesting view. Keep talking. I'm enjoying this.
The boy. The boy. The baby boy. The boy. Conceived in the raid. Conceived by force. Vessel for marauder. Slain in the raid. Marauder and the boy. Marauder and soldier.
A baby conceived by the raider? What do you mean it was a vessel for him?
For the soul. Marauder's soul. Same soul. One soul. Boy's soul. Marauder's soul. Raised in lies and vengeance. Raised to soldier. Raised for the fire. Born for the fire.
Then that was his mother. I met him in the keep. She told him his father was killed by the raiders.
You'll get no pity from me. The crimes of the 9 Claws clan in the last war are still unavenged. But the gods are just. They have led me here. In my father's name, every one of you will burn. Light it.
By the Öscherskrukt ban. Okay. Maerwald's shoulders slump. He rocks back and forth, agitated. He mutters to himself, oblivious to your presence.
Soldier and marauder. Lies and vengeance. And dead villages. All dead. All dead. What for? What for?
Whatever the reason, I don't think we were meant to know.
How little we know.
Well, that is true, yes. How do you tell spirit from a memory?
Fragmented our memories. Stuck in time. Mindless, cruel, never far.
Well, that wasn't that helpful. I've seen apparitions like those elsewhere since I became a watcher.
Oh, no. No. You too.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
You too.
Yes. All at once, in spite of his abject misery, his expression changes to one of the utmost sympathy. Poor man. Poor man.
They will take you too.
Not if I take them first. Told you watchers not to be trusted. What to be expected when one makes a habit of seeing what's not meant for mortal eyes, if not madness. Looks as though our journey together may be a short one. You're saying I'll end up like you?
So fragile the watcher's mind. So real his memories. Once awakened, how can he sleep?
If I am awakened to a past life, how would that have happened?
You were reminded of it. Strong memories, lingering lives, they dwell near the surface, waiting to be remembered, waiting to take your mind for their own. Maerwald sat at his hearth and watched his fire, watched the wood burn. Then came the memory of another fire, and burning wood, and screams.
There must be some way to make these memories go away.
No. Always there, always remembered. Can't forget, can't unsee.
I didn't just remember, someone caused this. They were masks and spoke of books and keys and a queen. There was a man there. He seemed familiar to me.
Keys of lead, books of burden, queens that were. Known to me are they, the leaden key.
The leaden key. The leaden key. Does it echo here? It seems we share an enemy in stories, assassins and watcher wakers both. They certainly keep busy. So what can you tell me about this leaden key?
Secrets and deceptions and schemes. Who knows their answers? Not they. Not they. Crossed them before. Hatred of watchers, hatred and fear. Much we see. Threat to secrets.
Who is this queen they pray to?
Woodica, goddess, crown shattered and body burned. Binder of oaths and grudge holder. Bearer of justice, but hooves.
So if the leaden key caused my awakening, could they undo it?
Many secrets do they keep. Unawaken? Mayhap. Who else if not they?
So do you know where I might find the leaden key?
City of Defiance. Never far from the Queen.
I need to go so I can search for this man from the leaden key.
Sleep well. Sleep well.
Okay.
Hold! I know your will die. Your actions were seen. You would sooner betray us to the Adir land thieves than take orders from me.
Wait, what? I'm leaving. You are confusing me with someone from a past life. I don't have time for this. I will beat you senseless, old man. Take it easy. I'm not going to betray anyone. I'd sooner do a lot of things than take orders from a lunatic. I'll have to go with this. I don't have time for this. I will beat you senseless, old man.
Your betrayal is for nothing. Your warnings are lost on these foreigners, and their blood will be Gallowayne's tribute this night. I have asked the elders for the honor of claiming your head as my first trophy, and they have granted it. Beg for the Seeker God to grant you a quick death.
So I'm fairly certain we are going to fight. I don't know if you can even avoid this fight, but anyhow, we are going to fighting. Those being the fighting words. What is that? Small flame blight. Small flame blight. Can I get to you?
How may I help?
You would nice to cast this. And you just keep
Yes?
shooting your ass off. Let's see how this goes. Now,
Yes?
what else you could do for me? Basic. Yeah, this was a bit easier than earlier fights. There is a chance in the chains in the air of the keep. What was thick and suffocating feels to you somehow more breathable. Maybe bearable, breathable, as though yielding a conquering invader. Maerwald's body lies inert. You can feel his soul lingering there, uncertain. There is something unique about this soul in this place. Upon firmed in the gates of inhabitants and lordship that feels somehow palpable to you. As though even in death, the keep knows its former master, and the former master remembers his keep. Speaker to the restless. Nice. In your mind's eye, the bond seems to you as a frayed rope, ghostly and alive. Its frayed ends writhing like a tide pool anemones, and you find that if you concentrate on it, you have the ability to manipulate its strands. So, repair the rope, binding Maerwald's soul here as an eternal warden. Sever the rope, allowing Maerwald to pass from the world. Draw upon the energy of rope itself, siphoning knowledge from the connection. I guess this could be seen as an evil. I have no idea. Yeah, I'm gonna siphon. You turn both ends of the rope towards you, bringing them into contact with your essence, and as you do, the fibers turn to copper, and through them, an energy is conducted into your being. You are traveling downward now. Beneath the place you stand, seeing places dank and cobwebbed and malignant, like some untended garden overgrown with flora and overrun with vermin. Below everything, at the very bottom, you glimpse for an instant some being you can't quite make out, presiding over it all with brilliant and terrifying power. One image remains in your perception, a circular room with a stone tablet that resembles the sun, in an area guarded by suits of armor that move of their own volition. It is deep, not far from the very bottom. There is a door in that room, invisible to all but the most fastidious of eyes, and beyond it something shimmering, something powerful. As the image fades, you find yourself in Caed Nua once more. Maerwald's soul is nowhere to be seen. Yummy. Okay, we definitely leveled up. You can have a new magic book.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can find.
Before we... A sickly sweet smell of rot rises from this half-eaten fruit. A worn book lies on the table, its page filled with nonsensical scrawls.
What? That's settled.
Oh, bloody hell. so little money.
Right.
A simple test. That's settled.
More money. Yeah, okay. Oh, we can talk to Kana.
Poor Maerwald. He couldn't contend with all that he knew of himself. A cruel fate.
I don't think the knowledge was the problem. He said that if I can find out what caused this, it might help me. Yeah, I don't think the knowledge was the biggest problem. That is true, and there is no such thing, in my experience, as too much knowledge. Come, we'll find your answers, and mine, I hope. Thumbs up, Kana. So, I'll pause, I'll make level ups, and I think before we go back, we at least scour the Ordnua level 1 as much as we can. I'll have to see at what point I could... I kind of want to see how far I could go to the dungeons, but we'll see. Probably not this episode. Anywho, I'll start leveling up, and once I'm done, per character, I will show the end result. So, you're back. Okay, first things first. My character, I only bought 1 point of lore. That cost 5 points, and that left me 1 point over. So I could have bought mechanics, but there's no point for it. So I'm saving it, and next time I'll most likely buy stealth too. Then I got Zealous Focus, which is a model. The Paladin's intense and pure conviction instills clarity of purpose in him or her and all allies, increasing their accuracy and converting portion of graces to hits. Cannot be active with other zealous artifacts. So basically this is something you can be activated, and it gives +6 accuracy and +15% of graces converted to hits. So that's what I took for my character, and next we are going to Ede. So we are back. Okay, this was quite easy. 1 point to lore, 1 point to stealth. I think stealth is now 3, lore is 4 or 5. And then I got a class unlock Into the Fray. The fighter lunges through the battle, pulling an enemy into immediate melee range, causing pierce damage and leaving them dazed. 2 per encounter. See, interesting. Basically, I'm guessing there shouldn't be something or anything between the fighter and the target, but could be good thing, especially if there's a possibility to just use it on spellcaster or something like that. Anyhow, next will be, I think, Aloth. Yes, we'll be right back. Okay, with Aloth, I put points in the stealth, so now he has stealth 3. I think he still left 1 point over. I got a third level spells, Calacott's Minor Blight, causing burn, freeze, corrode, or shock damage to anyone caught in the area of effect. Blights are common, continue to replenish until the spell ends. So I guess, because it says until weapon chains, so I guess this works as some kind of a weapon. We'll see. And then Noxious Burst. I don't know if this is a good one. 32 to 45 corrode damage and sickened. Poison, spews word, poisonous cloud, or foulness that causes corrode damage and leaves victims sickened. Maybe good, no idea, but I'll go with that. And then we have Durance and Kana. So be right back. So no surprise there, both 1 point mechanics. Next point needs more. So more than you can have. So next level I'll have to save some points because I can't put a point in the mechanics, but that's how it is. Maybe we need to decide if we do somebody else as a mechanic guy at some point, but for now we will go with the Durance. Circle of Protection, these are automatic despondent blows. I'll probably have to read these at some point. Dire Blessing, strengthened allies resolve in battle. Critical hits, Pillar of Fate. Calls down Pillar of Divine Judgment, inflicting crush damage and knockdown. That could be nice. Prayer against Restraint. So immunity to hobbled and stuck afflictions. She has potence of casting Divine Strength, restoring moderate. That's actually nice. Warding Seal. So kind of trap. Watchful Presence blesses allies with the aid of Sympathetic Soul, releasing healing effects when their endurance is low. Wait, what does that do? So it works like a delay, so it waits when the endurance goes below 20 and works, I guess. But we will see. Now, I'll really have to probably spend some time at reading those, but I haven't. Now, last but not least, Kana. With Kana, I bought Stealth and Lore. I think Lore is 7 with Kana now, and Stealth, I think 3 maybe. And got this sure-handed Ila knocked her arrows with speed, so decreases reload time and increases the speed of range attacks for all allies. I think it was something like, why can't I check more? Well, I think it was something like 20%. Let's check.
Following your lead.
Your chance. What does this do? Increases movement rate, reflex on allies. Okay. Maybe I do like so. Yeah, maybe that works. What did... Reflex, nice, but I'll go with these 3. Probably I should... of course, I can put more in these, but... We'll see, I could make other chance to, but again, I don't know if I will keep Kana that much in my group. Who knows, maybe I do, maybe I don't. So, yeah, I'll go get something to drink, and after that we at least start the Nua level 1. So, sorry about that, so I'll be right back. Okay, time to see what we can find from the first floor. Now I activated the Zealous Focus. Why not? Because it can be active all the time, so it better be. So, yeah. I checked everything. I'll take a little look-see again, because, of course, now that the Durance has a little bit higher mechanic, maybe that helps.
You cannot wit that Alder said? I don't want to discuss it.
Aloth, you want to tell me something, maybe? No? And, yeah, we can see that it is in effect. No, that's, yeah, Zealous Focus, yes. So, what I was thinking... basic scepter. Where are I? Oh, there, fine. Oh, bloody hell. I think I know what we will encounter in this level. Oh, by her attack.
Great.
Let's have it out! I shall deal with this one. Let's have it out! Let's have it out!
Could you attack too?
I have them. Roll up 10.
Well, thank you, Kana, but I don't think we need them anymore. What was the AI with these guys? Defense self. Well, yeah, I kind of probably want to keep it in defense self, because I don't want the situation to be that my fighter suddenly goes roaming around, throwing more enemies, while he's trying to hunt some bloody Saurip or something like that around the places. Ooh. Oh, Durance, I think you might want to have these. After all, you kinda are our mechanic here. So now your mechanics are 9. Of course, there's the laborer's resting bonus. Wait. Oh, it does give a +2 to mechanics. But I was just reading properties mechanic of dexterity +1. So I thought it was +1 for mechanics, but it's actually +2. So that's nice. That is definitely nice. Cobblestones and bricks are bound to the rusted old cart by thick spider webs. Well, we know there are spiders. Well, Anxaurus.
Aim and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Hello.
These uns are in for a walloping!
Okay, that worked. What is that? A shimmering wall of energy extends across this doorway like a curtain. It repels forward movement with unnatural force. So we're not going through there. Heavy iron key.
Sure.
Can
Laying
be
low.
useful. Again, I really start to remember make quick saves here and there. I'll put those in the stash. Well, actually, I don't know if they went to the stash. Probably not. Now they're going. Did I check this? No, I didn't. It doesn't matter what those spells are, I might as well still learn them. Yep. Seems okay. Spear spider, of course. Hello, bastards. You will take that, and you will take that. And then...
I have them!
These
attack
Yeah.
that. Oh, there's a...
uns are in for a walloping!
Who is coughing? No idea.
That doesn't feel right.
That's it!
Oh, they are... What? Are those spiders? No, those are beetles. Not beetles, beetles. Beetles. And, oh, that is a lovely sword. Pretty much.
Sure.
Oh, right, we were sneaking, but I think we can...
Let's
Oh, it's all... No, it's not dead.
No good.
Come on, kill it. Kill it with fire.
very helpful.
Roak 10! Crave thou Filakili.
Ah. So far, so good. Now
shall be
let's
discreet.
go hidden. There's a body over there. This seems a bit ominous. Maybe I'm imagining things. Oh, I'm probably imagining things. Let's deal with that. You guys are shooting that.
Crave thou Filakili.
Oh. Okay. Let's see that again.
Sure.
So there's a bloody huge spider over there with a friend.
Following your lead.
Could I, you know,
Right away.
just...
Hello. Your tale ends here. Crave thou
that didn't work as planned, but you guys shoot that. Honestly, everybody kill that little bastard first. Now,
How may I help?
you had the news. Ooh, tempting, tempting. Honestly, I kind of want to do it. Yes. Just because it's a fireball after all.
Aztec birth and rock!
Did you do it?
Yes?
I don't know. Let's do that anyways.
Following your lead.
Ulu Sen!
I don't know what happened with this fireball. I'll try to check that if I can. Now, you heal thyself.
Roak 10!
Heal. Thank you. Now use this.
Crave thou
Well, that was okay. Quick save. Now, fireball, fireball. Hit spider with the corrode damage. Okay, that's nice. Shock damage. I kind of wish this to be a bit more clearer. Cast minor blight, so it's pretty much Fireball grazes Spider Queen for 15 burn damage. Okay. Bit disappointed with that, but it worked. Kinda, yeah. So what do we have? Oitbrecht. Or something like unique stiletto, one hand. Dead. One hand. Ed. 3 defense rating bypass, 20% damage, restored as endurance, damaging 1 plus 15% damage. Not bad. Unfortunately, I don't think nobody's using it at the moment. We will see if that changes or not.
Sure. Keeping an eye out.
It wasn't as bad as I feared. Yeah, let's continue checking around. So, it seems like a hand, and you can kind of guess. Why can't I see it in the map? There's a... Well, we can check that. Obviously, it comes to the ground somewhere, but where? Ah, right here. So, yeah, indeed, those are fingers. And this is Kainua. Kainua level 1. There will be more. But, yeah, endless path. Well, it's not that endless, but endless enough.
Laying low.
So, anything else around here? No. I don't think so. So, I somehow think there are the stairs to move forward. If I remember correctly, these were stretch goals. The keep, as we can see here, stronghold, was one of the stretch goals that the players get a keep. And I think the endless dungeons and endless path was also one of the stretch goals in the Kickstarter. If, again, my memory serves. Fortunately, well, I kind of understand that some people like that you have a stronghold to tinker with. Others don't care that much. Fortunately,
A simple test. That's settled.
overall, it's not that time-consuming or bothering in this. You can do it quite easily. Well, of course, there are a few annoyances that you might have to come back here to defend the area and whatnot, but overall, nothing too severe.
Roak 10!
Oh, yay.
Brave thou Silas Filim.
Unlike the Pathfinder and Kingmaker, where there's the town management or city management or whatever, I have heard that it can be difficult. I'm not certain even if it can cause a game over if you fail it marvelously. But there is, of course, ability to change the difficulty of the town management there, so it's again probably not that big of a deal, especially if you make it a bit easier. Neverwinter Nights 2, I think, was Obsidian's game also. There's also a keep to manage. Now,
How may I help?
kind of. Oh, I don't have the. But we could try and see if we could just put the web here.
Architect worth.
Following your lead.
Just.
And rock.
Changing, yes. What else we could do? Target becomes paralyzed, afflicted with boiling pustules of foul-smelling liquid that erupt from their skin, sickening those nearby. Sounds absolutely delicious.
Architect worth.
Okay, we probably need... Oh, speaker to the restless. What does do? The Watcher speaks directly to the souls of his or her enemies, filling them with dread of what awaits them in the wheel. Interesting. I probably should try that at once. Now, have we dealt with everybody? Except this guy here. Now we have. Nice.
Praise thou Silas Filim.
Well, at least they got milk. Nothing else.
See now what the flame has shown us?
Where? Durance discovered something. Huh? Oh! It would help if I press the button that highlights things. So yes, that. Okay, so it opens a door here. Interesting.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
No. We have established that fact, yes. So we almost cleared the first part. Honestly, just wail on them.
That's it.
You could attack here. Yeah, we are losing hit points.
Right.
But we should be already quite done on the first level at least. So,
Nice and slow.
what does journal say about what we are supposed to do now? Maerwald has told me that I might find the leaden key in the city of Defiance. Could be a Defiance Bay, maybe. Never far from the Queen. It is there I must go if I am to track down the man who triggered my awakening. Speak with the steward in Caer Nua. Maerwald is dead, and what answers he provided me were short and cryptic. The steward in the Great Hall of Caer Nua appears to have been the only other sentient being in the fortress. She may be able to provide some guidance. Yes, I'm sure she can. Oh, there's something I totally missed when I panicked with them spiders. Potion of wizard double. Weathered and covered with dull patina, this elaborately carved pillar appears far older than the surrounding structures. Again, if I remember correctly, Kana's personal quest is connected to the Endless Path. I think you need to take him to some level 6 or 7 or something like that to complete his personal quest. So obviously we eventually do that. But now, let's see what our...
Aye, you're right. No sense listening to that old Bampot.
Damned Virago, not now!
Bambot. Again, Aleth? Question, if I may? You wanted to know about my past? I kind of want to know something about you. There is something a little bit of you. Nothing too serious, but something of, yes. Now, hello there.
I felt Maerwald's passing. You slew him.
The old fool was barking mad. I did him a favor.
It saddens me to hear it, but part of me is grateful to no longer have to wait and worry in darkness.
Yeah, definitely you don't have to worry. He's dead.
This place has always known its master, long as it's had one. It has a will all its own, which has little to do with the castle and much to do with the land it's built on. It looks to you as Maerwald's successor now, whether you care for it or not. A dubious honor, inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed. But in the right hands, it could be so much more. If you had only seen it in its day. Will you stay?
Well, I guess I do. Your stronghold is now available. You can manage your stronghold at any time through Castle Icon. Yes. Maerwald said that I must go to the city of Defiance in search of the Queen. I've always wanted my own keep, even if it's a little cursed. What do I want with a ruin? I'm gonna ask about the city of Defiance. I see. The energy seems all at once to drain from the air. Okay. It is Defiance Bay you seek. I'm sorry to tell you that you've come a long way for nothing. The Eastern Barbican collapsed decades ago, and Maerwald never got around to rebuilding it. I don't know why I read it like that. Anyways, the road here is dead end. He got as far as gathering materials before his mind became preoccupied. I could make arrangements to have it repaired, if it is your will. When it ceased to be the previous master's will, I became powerless to do anything about it, for what am I but the master's instrument? It would take time, but far less than finding another route to Defiance Bay. How do I repay the Barbican? What does being the master of Caer Nua entail? What did you mean? The cursed part, that intrigued me. Maerwald's curse was his own, a Watcher's curse, but his predecessors have not fared better. There is a presence within the keep, or rather far beneath it. At least, such has been the conclusion drawn by all who have come to this place, for what spirits still linger in the endless paths oft speak of a master below. Master below. Well, at least we didn't build this castle on the swamp. Every effort to settle here has failed from the time of our Aedoran colonists onward. Beasts rise from endless paths until the new lord or lady is no more. The one who dwells below this master does not tolerate rivals, it seems. I have seen from time to time intrepid explorers descend to lay claim to what answers they can, but not return. This is the force which has kept Gardnur a barren ruin and robbed me of my hopes. The endless path, that, my friend, is where I must go, where we must go if you will go with me. Whatever devils lie beneath, think too what knowledge we will find. Perhaps this master speaks Aedoran. What are the endless paths? The endless paths of Erdnoir, that is the name given to the labyrinth beneath the keep. The Earl, we, warned by the Glanfatans that this site was cursed, and there is a legend attached to it, though at the time we thought nothing of it. At least it's not an Indian burial ground. The ruins were built, it is said, by a powerful Engvitan named Ardnur, who ruled there until his people turned against him. They destroyed his endless paths and filled many of the upper tunnels in with soil and stone. No one living knows how far down the tunnels stretch, and few who have ventured there have returned. There is much talk of riches and treasures. The promise of Engvitan relics alone has drawn many fortune seekers to their deaths, I fear. Who is this master below? I could not say with any certainty. I believe it must be tied to the man said to have been architect of the endless paths, the Engvitan tyrant, Ardnur. Some claims his spirit endures, or at least has laid a curse upon the site. I cannot imagine much remains of his work, for the ruins have been here 1,000 years and more. But what is left is impressive. The Earl certainly thought so. You may have seen while below the hand of the great statue Ardnur constructed. Perhaps it is the statue of Ardnur himself. But am I not the master of Gardnur? Of course you are. The keep would have no other. But endless paths are different things entirely. It is unfortunate, really, that they are so closely entwined. If the master below is not dealt with, there will always be a threat to keep from within. I know it's much to take in, but if you would remain, if you would be lord of this place, then I can only advise you to seek out this foe before it destroys you. So, what does being master of Gardnur entail? Why, there are many responsibilities involved in maintaining keep. The extent to which you wish to get involved is entirely up to you, of course. Part of the reason I am here is to ensure that things run smoothly in your absence, provided we have been given instructions. If you instruct me on which repairs you wish to conduct next, I will make the necessary arrangement. These may take some time to finish, but each will provide you with additional resources once they are complete. Given somewhere to place them, we can hire tradesmen to provide you with supplies or ingredients. Repairing the keep will raise your prestige and draw both helpful individuals and unwelcome attention from bandits and opportunists. If we can raise the keep's security in turn, these will become less of a concern. I am certain you are more than up to the task. Was there anything else, my lord? How do I repair the barbican? Maerwald set aside materials for the barbican, and they are still available to you. In the future, if you wish to make further repairs to the keep, we will need coin for supplies and labor. You must know this queen you're looking for. Defense Bay has no queen. The Mekvians of Erder haven't reigned here since the war. The only queen with any power there is Voedica. I am told they erected an exquisite temple in her honor there, but I was never able to see it. If you mean to go there, we can get started right away on repairing the barbican. You need only to tell me what you wish to do, and I'll make the necessary arrangements. May be kept a ledger as it happens, and I have taken the liberty of updating it. You could take a look if you wish. Well, let us see. Then we'll get underway at once, the steward voices belies giddy excitement. Know, my lord, that this is but the first and least of great many undertakings. The keep supported a great many buildings and servants for many years. Whippy! If you should wish it, we can repair some of the outlying structures, and these will bring you wealth and recognition, drawing people to your service. Rebuilding the defenses will keep your crowns from becoming overrun as they did under Maerwald's keeping. You need to not choose all at once. I am pledged to your aid, and so long as you are master here, we shall always be linked. Okay, great. You need not to step upon these grounds to speak with me. Wherever your travels may take you, you can make your will known to me if you but reach out. So I don't have a moment's peace to myself. Great. Oh, but first, of course, the barbican. Yes, the barbican. So here we have different things. Upgrades to your stronghold cost money and take time to complete. Each upgrade can add security or prestige to stronghold or add additional functionality like resting bonuses, periodic free crafting ingredients, or new stores. So indeed, we have a lot to build. Eastern Barbican is the one we need. It gives 1 prestige to security, doesn't cost anything. Then, of course, a restoring Bright Hollow will allow you to rest there. Other upgrades can unlock resting bonuses for it. Fortunately, I think the updates changed it so you don't have to rest inside the Bright Hollow. It needs, if I remember correctly, it is sufficient just to rest in the castle grounds. Main Keep. Upgrading the Main Keep will repair your Great Hall, allowing visitors and adventurers to be available to you and your companions. The Bailey houses various necessities for keeping strongholds self-sufficient. Building this upgrade will allow you to upgrade the grounds further. Towers, well, Garnoa stands high above the walls of the stronghold. Upgrading towers will grant a perception bonus when resting at Bright Hollow. The South Curtain Wall provides further protection from invaders, yes. West Curtain more protection. Library contains countless volumes of ancient lore. Upgraded library will grant a lore bonus upon resting at the Bright Hollow. Barracks allow you to employ hirelings to defend your stronghold during attacks. Dungeons contains 9 cells. Upgrading the dungeons will allow you to take prisoners during your travels. Yes, you can actually take prisoners at certain points, but after all, we are Bleak Paladin. We are not taking any prisoners. Why bother? It costs money, but we still gonna build this. Most likely. Merchant stalls. Purchasing merchant stalls will allow for a merchant to sell general goods in your Great Hall. Craft Hall arms your stronghold, providing you with weapon and armor merchant, as well as dexterity bonus for resting in Bright Hollow. Curio Shop. Oddball curiosities, exotic creatures, and generates random creature bought every turn in the stronghold treasury. Buy traps there and receive mechanic bonus for resting in Bright Hollow. Grants purchase scrolls from a priest and resolve upon resting. Forum will grant intellect bonus upon resting at Bright Hollow. Training grounds might upon resting in Bright Hollow. Generates a random plant every turn in Stronghold Treasury. Hedge Maze. Grant bonus to stealth upon resting in Bright Hollow. Warden's Lodge. Grant bonus to survival skill upon resting in Bright Hollow, as well as provide access to the Warden, who offers high-level bounties. Yes, indeed, bounties. Constitution Athletics bonus when resting. Restoring home is only as comfortable as its hearth. Restoring yours may return a semblance of order to the keep. So it just gives us prestige, but it's cheap. Lab, restore the lab inside Bright Hollow. Bright Hollow Courtyard Courtyard Pool. Purchase this upgrade will repair Courtyard Pool inside Bright Hollow. So something little here and there, nothing too weird status turn, nothing you report. No events are currently pending. Events occur at the stronghold as time elapses. The higher your stronghold prestige, the more positive the events tend to be. However, high security is also important as it can help prevent theft and kidnappings. Adventures are opportunities for your companions and adventurers to earn experience while they aren't in the party. Visitors can affect security and prestige of the stronghold while they are at present. Some events even offer rare items for sale during limited periods of time. Yes, indeed, you will get small missions where you can send companions you're not currently holding in your group, and I think crafted NPCs. So they can do, you get some bonus from it and whatnot. Upgrades. Hirelings help defend your stronghold from expensive collateral damage in unfortunate event of an attack. They cost money to maintain, but their costs usually offset their potential for damage. Hirelings also contribute to security and prestige of the stronghold, sometimes negatively. And party management. Anywho, let's start building. So Eastern Barbican. Yes. And it's already completed. I think I can only build one at a time, even if I have the money. So if I understood correctly, if I start fixing my main keep, then I can't do this at the same time. Yeah, indeed. So might as well go with that. Now, I learned from Maerwald that members of the Leaden Key tend to worship Vertica, and Steward has mentioned that there is a temple dedicated to Vertica in Defiance Bay. And then we have the Master below. If I intend to settle in this stronghold, it is likely I will have to contend with the Master below. My Steward has urged me to descend into the Endless Path to seek out this enemy, so that Kaino will finally know peace. Oh, what is that? Never far from the... Oh, that's still the main quest. Okay, yes. Now... oh, right. Eastern Barbican. So now we are able to move here and here. But honestly, I don't think we will do it in this episode. I think we just go checking around a little bit downstairs. Anything new in here? No. As, oh, he wants to talk to us.
I confess, I was hoping our meeting with Maerwald would go a little differently. But then, you have gained an entire keep. I don't think I've seen anyone inherit land that quickly since Kyne the Younger read her father's will.
Interesting story, I'm sure. I did come to the Derwood looking for a new home. Well, that is true. There, see! The ship floats yet. This might be a good news in the end. Whatever else happens, you've an entire castle to explore, and answers yet to come in Defiance Bay, if Maerwald spoke true.
It will give you a base from which to go searching at least. And then, there are secrets beneath the keep yet. With you at the helm, it should be easier to explore the endless paths.
It should. And the question is this a group enough to go a little ways to the Endless Path? We could, just, check it. Anything new to you have?
It is good to see you here. I can feel a change in the air already. There is much to do. Is there anything I can do to help?
What is the state of the keep? Where to begin? Let's see. Oh, it's just opens this. Okay. The same thing we can open right about here. Let's rest. Let's not rest in our own castle.
Right.
Let's go outside and rest. Anything new? Oh, no, the camera didn't do it by itself. My mouse was just at the edge of the screen. I was a little worried that it was going to show something horrible coming towards my way. Anyhow, let's make a proper save.
Right.
Again, the castle is much of a, well, you could say a little bit of money sink, although you will get money too, so there's that. In the long run, the money is not that huge of a deal in this game. It's like in multiple role-playing games, the start is where you don't have the money, and at the end of the game you don't know what to do with the money you have. Now,
here we are. To think we are so close. Beneath our very feet lie the endless paths built by Ard-Nua, the great Engwithan king. Well, up here this is all Adiran, of course, but should we descend far enough, we will find some real history. To uncover that great king's tomb would be a dream. But it is one of his servants I am after, Gabranos, a powerful mage and a dedicated scholar, a keeper of lore, just as I mean to be.
Gabranos, that sounds like a brand of sausages.
He was in possession of the Tanvi Orator, or whatever form of it preceded the one we know. I've seen it in ruins, alongside Gabranos' name, scraps of the same symbols and verses we know in Rauatai. He must have held the words in high regard. Or perhaps he was even the author.
You sound very impressed by this Gabranos. They say he held power over the elements, but I'm more interested in his writing. He was a prolific author. I haven't been able to translate everything, but I've seen enough to know that he traveled far and wide. If only we could have met him, what wisdom he could share. But we can follow his example and strive to learn from those around us. Improve upon it. You haven't actually read his writing? Well, not entirely. How could I? It's a dead language and hardly anyone has translated even a small fraction of it. But what little I can, I have translated. By comparing the symbols in his work to what others have found, I pieced together a phrase from the Tanvi Orator, clear as day. I even gave it to the keeper to check, but she was convinced I'd written it myself. So why does this book matter so much? Rauatai faces troubled times. Once we were unified people, but that's changing, and the Tanvi Orator is at the heart of that. There are those who say that we haven't held to its instructions, that we've allowed ourselves to grow weak and polluted our traditions by welcoming foreigners rather than laying claim to the lands around us. That we must hold to those traditions if we are to make of ourselves a nation to be feared. My brothers would have it so, but we don't need to isolate ourselves to make Rauatai great. I know there's more to the chant. It wasn't created out of sand and water 1,000 years ago, but brought to Rauatai by Engvitans, by a people that knew the value of alliances and shared their knowledge with us. And with that knowledge, we made Rauatai what it is today. If I can find the original, I can prove it. They'll know that the chant is far older than we believe. That Engvitans favored peace and the trade of knowledge. If we follow in their footsteps, we can make kingdom just as grand and lasting as theirs. I could go with that, but I kind of want to know, how can you be sure what the Engvitans believed? I've studied them for years. There are traces of their civilization across era. But there are no signs that they were destroyed by war, nor that they came to Rauatai to conquer us. An impressive feat, given that the Durwood can go 10 years without attacking someone or other. Sorry, that was unkind. Are you always this excitable? We're on the verge of the great discovery. I wonder at your restraint. You better temper your hopes. We might not even find a bloody book. Well, we can start looking at them.
If my sources are correct, Gabranos will have brought the text with him. It will probably be within a library, or a tomb perhaps. It tends to be one of the two. Let's be off.
Okay. Oh, by the way, I'm kind of curious. Cruel one, stoic one, aggressive two. Not bad, not bad. Looking good. Ah, this was the area that was blocked earlier. But what is over here then? I thought there was a... You see... Oh, now I think I remember. Because there's always... Is it... Between couple of levels. 5 maybe? Or something like that. There's a... There's actually a... faster way to come back. So you don't have to go through every level. Let's check one level more and see what we can see. On the next episode, I think we are starting to make our way towards Defiance Bay. And I'll have to wait for another, well, 6th group member so we can start dealing with this.
Slow.
I kind of meant to make a save here. I'm fairly certain the first few levels are something I definitely can work. No. I really should start clicking these so there wouldn't be any problems. You start shooting that. You can shoot that.
Following
you
your lead.
shoot that. Right. Not looking too good for my character. Let's deal with the priest as fast as we can. Oh! Apparently he never had the chance to use the... I guess because he was paralyzed. You two just deal with that.
These ones are in for a walloping!
We're one fewer.
So... Oh.
Roak 10! Brave thou
So it would seem that I took the brunt of the attack from the priest and got paralyzed and whatnot. I'm still with the frostbite, you know. Minus 15 fortitude, minus 8 damage reduction freeze. How long that actually lasts? Can I see it anywhere? Frostbite. No idea. And maybe because of that, he never had the chance to use the second wind. I should have been more careful.
Steady does it.
Now the question is how long that will last, that bloody frozen. What is that? This crooked effigy has been cobbled together with logs, scaled hides, and bones. A human skull adorns the top. Cozy.
Keeping quiet.
I want to go... Let's check up first. A worm. Immune to dragon breath, ground. Okay, let's check it out. Oh, it's a flying bastard. Fine.
Let's have it out!
Okay, so far so good. We got some worm wing. It's delicious. Especially with chopped onion and some other greenery.
Laying low.
Highly recommended. I hear it's rave in the east these days. The Xarab is lying in a corner of the chamber. Its ribs show starkly beneath its scaly hide, and its breathing is labored, its whistling breath causing obvious discomfort. It doesn't seem to be reacting to your presence. Well, let's examine it. You look the creature over. There is a strange discoloration on its skin in several places, but you cannot see anything that would inform you of what ails the Xarab. So I could leave it alone or cut the Xarab's throat. Honestly, I don't think he will survive. I'm thinking this is a mercy. The Xarab makes a sound, there is a muted wet gurgle, and the creature lies still, blood pooling beneath the withered body. Soon enough its eyes are glassy, empty of life. Because, yes, did what you had to do. You work on a farm long enough, you come to understand it, even if it's never easy. Well, yeah,
I shall be discreet.
We've only met, what, 2 Xarabs. One in the first area, which would have been, well, pacifist. And then, of course, the one with the Ranga. But even if we could cure that one, which I doubt, he would be still an enemy. Wait, that is a worm? Okay, that is a worm, but nope. Let's wait them to come here. Skirmisher.
Let's have it!
Wait, what is coming over there? Those are... So that is dead. Now I kind of want to do something. Let's try this. What will it do? Or how it actually will work.
Aspect worth and wrath!
So... Could you... Let's pull back. As this is not the best place to be fighting. Okay, Aether, heal. Now, okay. Time to deal with these guys. You might want to cast that, and then...
Ulu said, let's have it out! Let's have it out! Legions are in for a walk!
Let's go!
You guys should be attacking these guys. Okay. It went okay. Not great, but okay. Now let's make a quick save.
Hello? Hello?
So what do we have here? Again, I don't know what that sucking the Maerwald soul did to me, or not. Maybe all will be clear later. Curled against inside of this broken shell is a tiny white shape. Only when a tiny tooth maw opens to let out a frightened squeak is it clear that this is a small worm recently hatched. Pick up the worm. And as you might have guessed, we have a little pet worm. Yes, there it is. Well, we can keep it for now.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
These cracked eggshells are leathery but brittle. Most of them have been trampled in the fine dust stampede with tiny clawed footprint.
Now this I haven't seen before.
Well, no, because this is the first time we are here. Ooh, fine glove. Fine indeed. I think we found stairs to level 3. Oh no, no, don't do that.
Brave thou Philakili.
Yep. I just realized we are still suffering. Oh, we are also paralyzed now. But still the frostbite. Are you attacking?
Let's go.
Oh, right, we are paralyzed. That's why we're not doing anything.
Brave thou Philakili.
So the frostbite, won't it go away at time, or do I need to rest for it to go away? Still go up here first.
Now this I haven't seen.
Yeah, stop. Whatever you do, stop. Please. Let's make a quick save. I don't want people to... Well, that worked. Good. Now that seems interesting. And yeah. Firemont's Curse. This rolled up piece of parchment is covered in smeared charcoal scrolls. Let me get it down in writing. I knew this was a shit plan from the start. Gleeful as a toddler, convinced we were going to talk the Xaribs into helping us fill our pockets. Help Andras right in the great big pit, more like. And now you've all run off like hares. Meanwhile, here's me, up to my armpits in bones and Xarib shit. I hope all you rot down here. I hope Merrick trips right off the edge of the world and Trafden loses what's left of his wits and guts the rest of you. 5 of us left, and you run curse. Curse, each and every one of you. And curse me too for dying here on account of bunch of mewling pisspots. Here's for when one of you rotten lizards bastard learns some Aedaran. I hope you all fucking choke. Yeah, I can see why he's mad. I can see, yes. It does give a little less defense rating. Speed would be faster. Oh, not defense rating, damage reduction. I somehow always think this is a defense rating. But anyways, damage reduction. But it gives quite a good protection for these. I might try it on me. How much my PR drops? 4 points. All in all, not that much. I could even enchant it, maybe. Maybe I don't have the money to do it now. Or more like Question is, what would I like to have? I know I put Constitution. This would give action speed also. Perception will give me, obviously, accuracy. Huh. Although I can't take perception, so... I'll enchant with of dexterity, so it will give me more speed, maybe. Okay, let's quick save.
I'll see what I can find.
Yes, we will do that soonish. Now, Aleph.
Aye?
Oh, I was thinking fireball, but unfortunately we can't do that now anymore. This won't work, obviously, because the bloody thing is flying. Maybe we just, you know, do it like so. Oh, there are more of those. Okay. I'm down. Maybe we shouldn't have done it like so.
Aye?
Are you attacking anyone, you know? Oh, you're paralyzed. Yeah, that's not a good thing when you're paralyzed.
I shall deal with this one.
Yeah. They're taking nicely damage from the... Honestly, they take... Whoa, they're almost dead. Basically from the spells. Honestly, we don't need you to go there. Not yet.
Let's have it out! Indeed. I shall deal with this one.
Yeah, that paralyzed is kind of pain in the butt. And also because I have that... I totally forget I still have that frostbite. Which really don't help at all.
I shall be discreet.
But I'll have to say that Chillfog worked really nicely against those worms. Actually, I'm kind of curious now. And I'm saying actually quite a lot. Not here. What would be... Windblight? Oh. Flame Blight? Drake, obviously. Defense is Reflection 29. Deflection 29. Burn... Damage reduction, not defense rate. Damage reduction. 10, burn 15. So... Okay, burn is not good against these. But apparently ice is. Nice. Shh. Anyhow, let's pick the wings. Alot, you may carry them anyways. Although that wasn't my idea.
Sure.
Let's put them straight into the stash. Fine, let them, well... Let's see. This seems a bit of a... Now I remember. You know, you kind of don't want to go there. That hole, I mean. Unless you want to have fun times. Xarib High Priest. Stepping into this chamber, you are assailed by a cacophony of screeches, scrolls, and barks. Blood spattered, Xarib dance in frenetic leaping motions. To one side, Xarib plunges his hands into a bucket teeming with blood. To patterns onto others, eager to join the rites. At the far end of the room, one Xaurib, wearing the long skull of a young drake and vibrant feathers, shakes off a staff towards a gathered Xauribs, screeching and clicking. The high priest suddenly raises the staff above his head. Shrieking with renewed vigor, he swings the staff downward to point it at the pit, and then at you. I think we've just been invited to participate. I guess we have, and we are moving on. You know, could you not stop moving? You are taking so much damage from this. Oh, you're paralyzed.
How may I help?
Explains quite a lot. Had I known that what's going to happen, I probably shouldn't have gone there.
Like worth and rough!
This is not going too well. But let's see if we can survive. You are not surviving at all. Where are you moving, you dumb... Yeah, we are probably dead, you know?
What?
More health. Bloody hell, this is not going too well at all. Please heal me. Fast. Very fast.
Mowing. Attack.
You are a... Oh, you're at the High Priest. You need to die. Eder. Dazed. Of course you are. Yeah, we can't heal me anymore.
How may I help?
You do whatever you can.
Seek!
Let's go.
Honestly, yes, I'm low, but there's nothing I can do about it. That... As you can see, my endurance is 1 because my health is 1. Bloody hell.
Hi?
Yeah, lots of stuff. So, anything worthwhile, you know? Jeez. So much to sell, which I do off camera, of course. Before next episode. What is this? Oh, right, the dead priest's bones. We're still carrying those. Okay, fine. Okay, I'm gonna rest. I need to rest. Okay, you... Yeah. Honestly, just go there. And you guys, quick save. Now, you can go and deal whatever is left in here. Like that. Because if my guy goes down, well, he's dead and that's the game over. Turn back! There is only death upon the endless paths. Jeez, thanks for the pep talk. Quick save. Can we rest now? Yes, we can. So I'm gonna show you guys what happens if you drop from there, but
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sneak up on you. I just... Well, you seemed preoccupied.
What's on your mind?
I suppose I've just noticed you acting a little, unusual lately.
That's rich.
Talking to people who aren't there, remembering flashbacks of your previous life. I just want to make sure you're doing all right.
Yes, I am.
Ah, well, good.
And how are you, Albert? All good?
I should let you rest. It looks like we'll have another full day tomorrow.
Yeah, that would be best, yes. Okay. So, yeah, I didn't remember it's on this level. I somehow...
And what does the flame reveal?
thought it was on the second. So, not the best idea to just run in and...
Something over there!
especially when you're out of spells and whatnot. Measured restraint. Oh, unique rapier, one-handed. Accurate, plus 12 accuracy, plus 15% damage, plus 1 enemies engaged, plus 5 accuracy. It's very nice. I'll have to think about it. So what is this? The blood spilled from this bucket seems to have eaten into the stone. The rope tied to the bucket looks long enough to descend into the pit. The bucket is filled with blood and gives off an acrid stench. You recognize it as a Moka's tears, a powerful poison. Yummy. Now this is a little hilarious thing to happen. Now, let's see. This white pit descends into the grim darkness. You hear the whistling howl of wind, and from time to time, hot gusts of air tug at your clothing. So we can use grappling hook to descend into the pit. We can jump into the pit, try to climb down the side of the pit, or examine it. Let's examine it first. As you can see, now the numbers change. So yeah, that happened with the bells too. The chasm appears to have been dug out with tools rather than being a natural formation. It seems to be very deep, but you cannot see the bottom to gauge the distance. Honestly, we are trying to climb, because it doesn't matter, I'm gonna reload anyways, but we'll try to climb. Crouching down, you grip the edge of the chasm and seek the foothold further down. Finding it, you begin to slowly and laboriously work your way down the side of the wall. Ouch. The climb is long and arduous, and though you start at a good pace, your party begins to tire in time. Durance pauses to rest, only to be overcome by fatigue. With startled cry, Durance falls, striking others free of the wall on the way down. The chasm rushes past you in whirling blur of grey stone and darkness as you fall. You see faint circles of light far below rising swiftly, and then flat, gleaming surface of a pool, so deep a red as to seem black. You strike the surface hard and plunge into the crimson waters, finding them deep and dark. Your senses are immediately assaulted. The copper tang of blood within your mouth and red haze across your vision. The surface slides up out of reach. The thick, murky waters hinder your swimming, threatening to pull you down into the unseen depths of this grim pit. But at last you crest the surface and pull yourself up and over the brim, to find yourself at the edge of a reeking, sludgy mixture of blood and limbs. Now, we are here, which means we are at level 5. We were level 2, now we are level 5. And that can be interesting, especially if you decide to continue from here. I think the stairs to up is quite close. Actually, on this level, there might be the main staircase that takes you straight back to the start, if I remember correctly. And I might be, misremembering. But anyhow, we are still loading. But yeah, that's interesting. As you can see, the enemies are indeed harder there, so that can be a bit of a problem. And kind of tempted to try, but honestly, I kind of want to just check this level. And next episode, we are definitely going towards Defiance Bay before I continue dealing with these caves.
Something over there.
Yes, trap. That's not great. Durance, would you kindly deal with the trap? Okay, that worked.
How may I help?
You can't, really.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
Okay, what do we have here? Money. Not bad at all. Oh, right, we probably want to go carefully because there might be still more traps.
See now what the flame has shown us?
Yes, more traps. I don't think the enemies... What is that? That's a Xarib champion.
How may I help? Artifact worth that rock!
So far, so good.
Let's go!
That's it!
Keep hitting the priest. That trap is a bit of a problematic. We probably hit that. Let's take the AI off.
Hey, do you mind?
Come on. Okay, we need to go.
Right. Yeah.
Use that.
Let's go!
Roak 10!
Let's go!
Okay. It kind of worked.
That's settled.
That is indeed settled. More things in the stash. Bloody hell, I have so much things to sell before we start next episode.
And the fire shows me something new.
Good.
Nice and slow.
Broken blade. This is the upper half of a broken blade. The metal is of fine quality and it's unclear what caused it to snap neatly at the midpoint. So we have a blade. I guess we will need to find... Well, that answers the question. The blade of the endless paths. So... While exploring the endless paths, I have discovered that what appears to be a piece of an ancient sword. Perhaps I can find more such pieces elsewhere in the ruins. I have found part of the shattered blade. It isn't much use like this, but perhaps it can be reforged if I find the rest of it. Well, perhaps I will find all these pieces. At least I'll try my best. And I'm fairly certain we will find the rest of them too, but not today. So, are we done with the first level? Yeah, we're done. So, sacrificial bit takes us straight to level 5. Now then that takes us level 3. So, I've basically now scoured the first level of the... We can see... if, I think... No, we don't have the level 5 on here. Alright, we probably find the level 5 just when we have the quick travel.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
But yeah, On the next episode, I'm not continuing these paths. I will continue them later when I have the 6th crew member with me. But the next episode, we are continuing towards Defiance Bay. And we'll see what other things we will face on the route there. Because I can't remember, we should be finding the 6th crew member soon enough. But I'm not certain about it. But again, I kind of want to go to the Defiance Bay, at least discover it, so we can go there faster. And once we're there, I decide whether I try to go a little bit more down the dungeons, or maybe we continue with the Defiance Bay. Anyhow, we definitely are going through those dungeons sooner or later. Well, later, because we can't do it in the one sitting, of course, because it gets harder. And yeah. But anyhow, that is for this episode. Can I build anything yet? I don't think I can, because it needs, 3 days? And yeah, finish in 1 day, 24 hours. It might be finished once we start the next episode. Like I said, I'll have things to sell. I'll check what I keep and whatnot. I still try to keep this shield. I was going to say shield armor, because I kind of want to have the speed. I don't know if the full blade is that important to my character at the moment, but we'll see. It does look fancy, yeah. Anyhow, that was this episode. We are the Lords of the Keep, and the only alive watcher at the moment, at least. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.